Hey, everybody. Lachelle Weemy here, and welcome to the Better Club and our lives on Tuesday, where I teach you ways to be better, do better, and have better in life and in business. And if you guys are completely just enjoying the summer, here we are, like right past 4th of July, and the summer is halfway over. And I don't know about you guys, but it is sometimes really, really hard for us to keep motivated during the summer, right? The kids are home, the routines are completely thrown off. It's so beautiful outside. In fact, I had to tear myself away from the pool just a few minutes ago to get myself to come in and do this training. So it is so tempting for us to allow ourselves off the hook during the summertime. And I have been spending the last couple of weeks here inside of the Better Club giving you guys some tips and tricks in order for you to keep the momentum going throughout the summer months so that you don't get to September and think, well, what the heck did I just do this last couple of months? And you might recall that I said that our business is a reflection of the activity that we do 3 or 4 months ago. Now, you might be coasting through the summer just fine because you were doing the things that you were supposed to do in the spring. But I promise you that if you completely let yourself off the hook, if you get loose on your routines and the activities that you have to do on a given day, every day for income producing activities, you are going to find your business suffering when we roll into the fall. And I don't want that for you. So I'm going to show you another tip that I have tonight that is going to help you keep in action, get into action. And as a bonus, it's going to allow your family to become part of your goal as well. So if you are brand spanking new to the Better Club, I want to just officially welcome you guys. I want to say hey to all of you guys who are watching on our live YouTube channel. And I want to say hello to everybody here inside of the Better Club Facebook group. Now, if you guys in the YouTube land want a little bit more connection, a little bit more just collaboration and communication and interaction, come on over into the Better Club inside of here Facebook so that we can love on you a little bit better, right? And I am so glad you guys are here. If you are somebody who is part of our tribe, right? The people who know that we have a desire for better. We know that there's something inside of us that's calling us for more. You want to make the decision, or you are making the decision to commit, to decide that this vision is going to happen. There are no other options, right? And then you get into action and you do the things. If that is you, I want to see some diamond emojis because I wanted to say that you guys are on fire, sparkly, the best cream of the crop, right? And those of you guys are in here, that's why you're here, right? Is we want to surround ourselves with the people who are going to bring out the best in us. And so let's allow iron to sharpen iron. And let's get into tonight's training. So if you are, again, just struggling with like, how in the heck do I keep myself going? I want to give you a little inside scoop into something that I've been doing for a while. And I find that it's really helpful. And it is literally taking a dry erase board and it is putting my goals on display for myself and my entire family to see. And I'm going to bring up my board just for a moment, and then I'm going to walk through it here in a second, but I want to just talk about it. Okay. So what I do is I have my goals for the month on my dry erase board. And like I said, I'll give you the details here in just a second. And what I do is I have a section in there where I kind of have a long-standing goal, right? So it might be a monthly income goal. Maybe it's a subscriber on my email list, or maybe it's the number of people inside the Better Club. Whatever that might be, I might keep a section there that is allowing me to gradually see progress. But I also have some metrics that I want to use on a month-to-month basis, or even on a day-to-day basis, so that I can keep myself in check. Now, one of the reasons that this is so powerful for me is that I can get a little squirrely. I don't know about you guys, maybe I'm the only one, but sometimes I like to focus on the things that are more fun, like designing t-shirts or, scrolling Facebook and interacting with people, rather than doing the things that I need to do every single day to actually move my business forward. And so when I have allowed myself to put my goals very specifically, not only and like result metrics as well as activity metrics, I'm able to keep my focus clear. So, okay, Lachelle, is what you're about to do going to get you to a place where you can scribble off or mark on your dry erase board? If the answer is no, then you need to do the activities that are going to move that board forward first and allow all of the other fun, creative things that I want to do as the reward for myself once the hard work is done. It allows for me to get less squirrely. It allows for me to really remember what the priorities are in my business that are going to allow me to move from where I am to where I want to be. And the second reason that I love this so much that allows my family to get involved. So you see, I put this in a place in my house, it's actually in the kitchen, where my whole family can see it. Now my family gets a chance to see when it changes. They get to ask me, Mom, like how is that going? Mom, I see that you colored in that circle or that square today. Like that's really cool. So when my kids ask me about it, that's positive reinforcement. I'm a words of affirmation. That's my love language. And so when my kids notice that I'm making progress, that makes me feel really good. It also allows for them to see that the things that I'm doing on a daily basis, instead of hanging out in the pool with them, are actually getting us closer to where we want to be. Remember, we talked about the vision board last week. And so this allows all of us to kind of have some ownership, some interest in what it is that I'm doing. And it allows for me to help them connect the dots between the activities that I'm doing and the vision board that we're creating together. All right. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to show you mine and I'll talk about some variations. I've done different things in the past when my goals were a little bit different. And I'm gonna give you guys the permission to not get so pigeonholed in the right or the wrong way to do this. I want you to do it in a way that is going to help you. I want you to create it in a way that is going to allow you to be motivated by it, you to be inspired by it, you to be in clear focus on what your goals are. And you can use mine as inspiration, but please know that there is not a right or a wrong way to do this. I want you to utilize this as a inspiration board to help you get your goals in place. Okay. So I'm kind of a nerd. All right. And I think I probably got all of this at Target, honestly. It's been so long, I don't even remember, but I can like geek out on all the fun, different dry erase markers. So if you are like me and that just like makes it fun, go ahead and splurge a couple extra dollars and get yourself some really fun colored markers. Okay. So this is my board. You can see that I made the July kind of fun and funky. Okay. Now I'm going to start over here, and I am really trying to grow my audience. My email list and my Better Club members are a big goal for me because I know that I can help more people when I have more people in my audience. And so I recognize that one way that I can do that is to get in front of more people. So I am making it an intentional goal for myself to get in front of better audiences, bigger audiences, different audiences. And I didn't mean better. I don't know where that came from, but better, bigger, blah, whatever. Anyway, I'm not perfect. Neither are you, anybody, right? We're all in progress. Like that's what I love about the Better Club. Anyway, okay. So here though, I decided that I wanted to make 2 guest appearances in a given month. And I can find that, that's a doable goal for me, considering that I'm still working at the hospital. And, as I am able to free myself up from that position, I'm able to add more of these into my schedule, right? So for now, I want to try to get on, maybe 2 podcasts, or maybe speak at a summit, or maybe speak for, inside somebody's Facebook group. But those guest appearances are going to help me move closer to my goal. So I make it intentional for me to have what I would expect as a good, better, best goal. I'm going to start with a good, and I'm going to, be very consistent with that. And then as I get into the flow and I'm like, yeah, this is totally doable for me to do 3, then I'm going to add a third little box there. Okay. The other thing that you'll notice on here, let's see, I'm trying to make my light not so events. So in my network marketing business, events have been something that has really helped. It allows me to get in front of people. It helps me to help one-to-many. It helps me to answer questions, to people. And it also helps me to onboard my downline, honestly, because I'm able to help them see how I talk about the business, how I answer questions. And so them listening to me, them having a place in an event to invite people to is important because I can help them bring people in to learn more. And then I'm teaching them how to talk about the business and how to answer questions all at the same time. And so I've made it a goal for myself to have 2 of those events every single month. That's one idea, one example of something that I'm choosing to do to make my business grow. Okay. The other thing that you might notice is that I have a goal on here on this side over here, the blue. for the number of business builders that I want. So I have a goal that I want to add 5 business builders to my team in a given month. Now, as I kind of get my processes even more streamlined, I can add to that as I go. But that is something that I have on my radar. And so, therefore, when I start to notice that it's the middle of the month and I haven't gotten very close to my goal, that is going to allow me to say, what do I need to do to get me closer to that goal? I find that when we know where it is that we're trying to get, that's when we can get creative. Instead of thinking, oh, how am I going to make that happen? I look at myself and say, okay, I have 20 days left of the month. What can I do? What things haven't I considered? What things can I try? Who do I need to follow up with? Blah, blah, blah. And so when I have a clear goal, I can actually give myself the motivation to get in there and start to follow up to make that happen. Okay. I also am planning this amazing retreat in September, and I've decided to open up a couple extra spots. So I want to make sure that I'm having conversations with a couple more people to allow them that opportunity to experience that. And so that is going to help me understand, like, okay, where am I at in that goal, and how many more people do I want to add to that? And how do I make that happen? Who do I talk to? How many people do I talk to? That kind of stuff. Okay. The other thing that you'll notice is that I have 20 actually little squares here. My coach has actually told me that she wants me to make a list of 100 people, and she wants me to talk to 20 of them. So when I can cross these off, and I just got that assignment, so I haven't started on it yet, but I'm going to later today. And I'm going to start talking to the people so that I can cross it off. And honestly, you guys, it feels really, really good. It's fun to be able to cross things off. It's fun to make things colorful. It's fun to see that I'm making progress. And so rather than looking at it like, oh my gosh, she says I have to talk to 20 people, I'm thinking about this in terms of, oh, awesome. Like, I get to connect with 20 people. I can't wait to see where that goes. And bonus, I get to cross it off my board. Now you'll notice that I also have like these metrics at the bottom, and these are things that are going to just stay on here and they aren't going to go anywhere. So this is my monthly income goal, for example. This is my email list goal, and this is my members of the Better Club goal. And so as I continue to grow those, I'm going to continue to watch that kind of fill to the top, which is really, really fun. And I get to see long-term metrics as well as short-term metrics. And I get to see the end result metrics as well as the daily activities and progress metrics. And so you can make this however you want to. In the past, we had different rewards for the company that I was in, and it allowed for us to win prizes, right? So I would say, okay, like, I want to get this many miles for this, this prize. And that was something that I would keep track of. Or how many new customers or new business builders do I need to get in order to get to the top of this, earn this trip? Or how much volume do I need to be able to earn the car? Whatever the case may be, you can use this to your advantage to give you some monthly small metrics as far as like, how many miles do I need to get this month in order to make my big goal? Or you can just look at it in terms of like, how many business builders, how many coaching clients, how many, whatever it is that, if you're a realtor, how many listings do I have this month? And you can really start to build off of that. And when you are just one or two shy, it allows for you to kind of see that and be able to get into problem solving mode and coming up with solutions to make it happen. It's really, really fun. So I hope that this helped. I will take a picture of this and I will put it in the comments so that you guys have it. And if you have any questions, always know that you can reach out to me. I want to be a partner with you, a catalyst for your success. You already have it within you, guys. You already have it within you to live out the life of your dreams. It's just taking these tiny little tweaks and these tiny little tips in order to catapult you into where you want to go. Remember that in order for us to be able to have better, we have to be able to do better. But in order for us to be able to do better, we have to be better. So here's your opportunity to show up, to be the person that you need to be, to become the person that you need to become, to do the things that need to be done so that you can truly, truly have the life that you're meant to live. I hope that you guys all have an amazing rest of your week, and I will see you here next Tuesday at 7:30 Central for another amazing tip or tricks or inspiration on how you can live a better life, be better, do better, and have better in life and in business. Until next time, I will see you guys soon. Bye, everybody.